Hello everyone, how are you doing today? My name is Shruti Dua, and today we are going to start a new subject of paper 1, which is research aptitude. So are you all ready? Let's begin the class today. So first of all, students, we are going to understand the meaning of the word research. So research means a search for knowledge. It implies search for something new, which can be new ideas, new conclusions, and new theory. The word research is derived from the Latin word, which means to know. Research is an art of scientific investigation. Different scholars defined research in different ways. So, if I talk about the meaning of the word research, research basically means that the thing is already there in the market, but just you are finding something new. It can be new ideas, it can be new conclusions, or it can be new theory. For example, you must have seen that scientists do a lot of research work. So, if I talk about scientists, the people who hold specialization in chemistry, they keep on launching so many acids, they keep on launching so many scientific facts. So that means that that thing is already there in the market, but scientists are exploring it. They are searching for knowledge. They are basically finding a new idea, a new conclusion, or a new theory. So research means discovery for something new, and that thing is already there in the market. It's just that you did not have idea about that before, but just because of researching you have the idea that what is that thing, what is that new idea, new conclusion, or new theory. So science is basically an art of scientific investigation. You must have seen that so many people are there who do a PhD, and all of you must have aimed for PhD. And if you will opt for PhD, your work is basically of research. You have to discover something new. It can be new ideas, it can be new conclusions, it can be new theory. So you basically have to discover something very new and very unique. And if I talk about research, research have been derived from a Latin word. And in Latin, the meaning of research is to know. But different scholars define research in different ways. But according to the Latin phenomena, it means to find something new or to know something. Okay. So now basically we are going to move to the next slide. Just 1 minute. The next slide is basically objectives of research. So does anybody of you know that what is the meaning of objectives? So if I talk about objectives, objective basically means that what is the purpose of research? If you are doing research, or if any scientist or if any researcher is doing research, what is the main purpose behind it? So the first purpose behind a research is to formulate a new theory or concept based upon the finding of the research. So if I talk about the purpose of research, there can be three purposes of research. First is theoretical purpose, second is factual purpose, and the third one is application research. So, theoretical objective basically means that you are finding a new theory. For example, you all know the famous scientist Albert Einstein. So, when he was sitting under the tree and he got to know that an apple is dropping from the tree, and by that he concluded that there is law of gravity. So that will basically be a theoretical objective, because just because he found that apple is dropping from the sky, he concluded that there is a gravitational pull which is pulling the apple from the tree. So, on the basis of this research, a new theory is getting formulated, a new concept is getting formulated. So, this is known as theoretical objective. Theoretical objective means any objective by which a new theory or a new concept is found. Whenever you were doing research and you found that on the basis of your findings, you can give rise to a new theory or new subject which is not given by any researcher yet. So that means you are doing theoretical research or you are fulfilling theoretical objective. The next one is to verify data and facts in respect of any analysis made by another scientist or any existing theory. So you know that in the industry, so many researchers are there and so many scientists are there. So these scientists and researchers keep on launching so many research work. So if you are doing PhD and you want to verify that what other scientists are doing and whatever theories they have given, are they correct or not? So in order to verify that, or in order to verify the facts which are made by any researcher or any scientist, you can do factual research. So factual objective basically is the practical implication of point one. I have told you that theoretical objective means whenever you are finding a new theory. But factual objective means that whenever you are verifying the data which is made by another scientist. So if another scientist has given a conclusion, or if he has given something new experiment and you want to verify that if it is correct or not, so you are going to do factual research. So this is all about verification of the previous point. The third one is to find the solution of the problem with the application of scientific method, and this is known as application method. So this basically means that we know that in research so many problems are there. So you have to find the solution of that as a researcher. And whenever you have to find solution of that problem, so that means you are fulfilling application motive. So application motive basically means that a problem is given in front of you and you have to find the solution of that problem. And this problem solution will be known as application objective. So you are basically giving answers to a problem. Clear? So there can be three objectives of research. The first one is to formulate a new theory, which is known as theoretical objective. The second one is the practical implication of the second point, which means that whatever theories were given in first point by other scientists, if you have to basically verify it, so that will be basically factual objective. And the third one is that whenever some problems are given in front of you and you have to find the solution of that problem, so that will be the third objective, which is application objective, which is all about problem solving. So these are the three objectives. Now we are going to move to the characteristics of research. So there are basically 5 characteristics of research. The first one is research is based on hypothetical sampling and assumptions. So do you all know that whenever you are doing a research, you all have to assume something? Because we know that we do research on the basis of a sample. And obviously, if you have taken any sample, you will have to assume some assumptions. Research does not work on the basis of not taking assumptions. You have to take assumptions whenever you are doing research. And it is all hypothetical. Hypothetical means that you are assuming that what if this happens? What if this happens? So in research, so many assumptions have to be taken. Research cannot be done without assumptions. The second one is research is scientific and social investigation. So this means that research is basically done by those people who are in the scientific field. Scientific field basically means that they can be doing a PhD. PhD can be in physics, it can be in commerce, it can be in chemistry, maths. So whenever you have entered in that PhD domain, only then you can do a scientific research. The next one is it is a social investigation. Social investigation basically means that you can do it for the society. For example, let's say that you live in a historical city like Agra or Mumbai, where lot of history is there. And if you want to basically explore the facts of that city, like when was Taj Mahal built, who built it, what was the marbles used. So these are some social investigations. Social investigation means which are done from the point of view of society. So for these social investigations, to find the answer of these social investigations, research is used. The next one is research develops concepts, principles, and theory. So, as I have told you in the last slide, that research is always done to find a new concept or a new theory or a new principle. So, other researchers have not given this principle or theory yet. But you, as a researcher, have found something very unique that other researchers have not found. So this will be theoretical reason of doing research, and this is the most important reason. The next one is research information is used to take accurate decisions. So as I have told you that many scientists keep on doing so many experiments. And if you want to verify that whether that experiment is right or not, or is it accurate or not. So in order to do accurate research, these type of research can be done. You can basically test the findings of any other researcher, and you can check that whatever research they have given in the past, is it right or not. The next one is research inquires into cause and effect relationship. So that means it is the third point that we learned in the last slide. The third point was application method. So it means that you are going to give a solution to a problem, or whatever cause was there. Cause means whatever problem was there, you are going to give solution of that problem in the best method. So research is all about cause and effect. That means whatever problem statement is given in front of you, that problem can be hypothetical, but you have to give solution of that problem in the most meaningful way. So these are the characteristics of research. I hope it is clear to you. So basically, in this class, we started with research aptitude, and we learned about the meaning of research. Research means finding something which is very new and very unique. Okay, and the word research has been derived from the word to know. Different scholars have given different meanings of research. Objectives are three: theoretical, factual, and application. Theoretical means that you are finding a new theory. Factual means that you are verifying the data which is given by other scientists. And the third one is application, which means you are finding solution to a problem. The characteristics of research is that it is all hypothetical, it is scientific, you are going to develop concept, it is going to use accurate decisions, and it is all about cause and effect. So that's all we have for today, everyone. From the next class, we are going to start with types of research. Thank you so much for joining. I will see you all in the next class. Bye bye.